ぜお前たちは私が与える安寧に身を委ねない。
Welcome to the finale of this now blind playthrough of Persona Q2 New Cinema Labyrinth. It's time for the ending that I have never seen before.
幸せは他人の手に委ねるものじゃない。自分で見つけ、自分の手で得る。そうしていく中で、他の人たちと支え合い、新しい幸せを一緒に見つけるんだ。
人と人が交わるたびに互いを傷つけ合い、心をすり減らす。私を退けたとて、その歪みに終わりなどない。
確かに僕たちが出した答えが常に正解とは限らない。不本意に人を傷つけてしまったり、自分が傷つく時だってあると思う。それでも僕は自分が導いた答えに納得できるような人生でありたいと思う。
いついかなる時も惨憺たる嵐は人間の心に吹き荒れる。それでもお前たちは己の足で地を踏みしめる覚悟があるというか。
そう、それが私たちの答え。そうだよね、ひかりちゃん。私はあなたには頼らない。自分の幸せは自分でつかむ。自分の幸せは自分で。そうよね、そうだよね。
俺にもできるかな。
この声は。
やり直せるなら私も今度はもう諦めないでやってみたい。
そうだ。簡単に諦めるにはまだ早い。
俺もここから出る。人の目なんてもう気にしない。
みんなにも届いたみたいだな。
辛くとも選ぶか、愚か。
それが人間の意志というならば、その可能性見せてごらんなさい。ですが忘れてはいけませんよ。私は人間たちの望みによりこの姿となりていでしもの。人間たちが求め続ける限り、私は何度でも現れるということを。
これで本当に全部終わったんだね。
It's kind of funny that that has the same sound effect as Go Ho M, because it's like she used to use that. Also, I love how the comments name that. Like I only saw them after I uploaded the video, but the thing that she did to make everyone else like Go Ho M, they called it You Go Ho M. I know it's supposed to be called Go Home, but yeah.
この音って。
I didn't actually expect Enlil to transform back into Nagi, though. I expected her to just vanish.
思い出したわ。自分が本当にしたかったこと。
You know, seeing those actually does make me nostalgic for...
そうだよ。本当は諦めたくなんてなかった。
for being in cinemas. It's just, I haven't really been since the you-know-what happened. Well, I've been there like once, I think.
私もまだ諦めない。もう少し頑張ってみたい。
Because with streaming services existing, not a lot of people go to cinemas anymore, but I still recommend doing it, you know, safely when it comes to, you know, social distancing and the like, but you know, just because there is just something about the experience of it, just being in that big theater, just getting to sit back and relax and, like, just kind of get fully immersed in the movie experience. And not really have any of those, like, algorithms or binge-watching get in the way. Just sort of do something just because you want to. Just see a movie and not have any other baggage attached. Yes, all you needed was a bit of Yuki. Yes, we all know that's where the P3 male protagonist's canon name comes from, actually. Well, I think so. I don't think it literally is the kanji for courage. Actually, let me just look that up just to make sure that I'm not being dumb. Okay, it's not courage, but it is, like, tie, as in, like, not a knot, or a tie, and city, which is also meaningful. Oh, that is really nice. We get to see everyone, yeah, exit their cinemas. Of course, you know, just like Tokyo Mirage sessions, they're all just generic people. Oh, the Velvet attendants too. Well, I guess that means it's gonna be the same for us too. Oh, and the lights are all going off, and wow, the whole cinema district is like freaking gone. Well, I guess that means no one will ever be able to watch those 4 movies again, but I mean, very few people would want to. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling. It's like a triumphant moment, but it looks like it's an entire city getting destroyed.
これは映画館街が端から消えていっている。
もしかしてみんな現実に戻っていってるのかも。ねえ、このまま行ったらひかりちゃんの映画館も消えちゃうんじゃない？とりあえず映画館に戻りましょう。
Yes, let's go right back to the place that's about to be wiped out from existence. I'm sure that'll end well. Yes, the ticket box. That has given me a lot of time consumption this entire playthrough.
ええ。ですがそれも時間の問題でしょう。
皆様、おめでとうございます。いやはや、実に美しいフィナーレでございました。ブラボー！
Miyuki Sawashiro is just like, I never thought that I'd hear an Elizabeth just as good as Tara Platt, but like, this is amazing.
エリザベス殿、お召し物が元通りに。
Oh, he calls her Elizabeth Dono. Wow, okay. That's cool, actually. Like, Dono is like Lord. It's a very, like, regal honorific, and when you know who Morgana is, that makes sense.
私たちのここでの役割も間もなく終わりを迎えますので。
Of course, it's the exact same honorific uses for Arn, but here it doesn't mean he's simping. I hope.
それにしても、さすがは皆様。無事すべての演目を紐解かれましたね。
But hold your applause for us for now, because we haven't beaten you at your strongest yet.
まったく。これでようやく我々も元の職務に戻れるということか。
Yes, finally you can return to your usual duties of brutally executing the embodiments of Joker's psyche.
そうですね。遅れた分を取り戻さなければ。ですが、今は特別に褒めて差し上げます。よくやりましたね、囚人。
I suppose the next time they'll praise him is when he makes them curry. I must trigger their Sun mode.
図に乗るな、囚人。豚も茹でればのぼせるだな。
豚を茹で？そういう罵り文句っすかね。豚肉はビタミン B1 が豊富なタンパク源だ。むしろ褒め言葉じゃないのか？
Well, we had to get one hopefully last bit of protein flanderization in for the road.
カロリーヌ、それを言うなら、豚もおだてれば木に登るでは。
I mean, I've never heard that expression either, but it might be a Japanese one.
うるさい。少し言い間違えただけだ。
Yeah, we haven't, like, weirdly, we haven't actually seen much of these two being tsundere in this game, mostly because Marie just kind of absorbed all of the tsundere energy the moment that she arrived. But now we're getting to make up for it.
それで今度こそ本当の本当に帰れるってこと？
つか、こっからどうやって帰るんだ？出口なんて他になかっただろう。
Shinjiro, please don't go home. I know what's waiting for you back there.
ご心配は無用です。こちらをご覧ください。
Oh yeah, so, okay, this is actually weird. I seem to remember there being a scene where everyone comments on the fact that Kanji resembles Theodore. Because that was a very common meme in the fan base. I could have sworn it happened in a special screening once, but either it's in the Super Boss fight, or it's in another spin-off. Maybe it's in Arena Ultimax, actually. Because, like, there's a joke about Kanji and Theodore being separated at birth twins, and I know they officially referenced that in one of the spin-offs, and I always thought it was this game.
シアターの扉が光ってる。
Okay, I can't believe we're only seeing, like, the actual hallway that leads to the theaters now.
つい今しがた時空に変化が起こった様子。
Ah, right, let me guess. The first one leads back to Phantom Thieves World, the second one is P4, the third one's P3, and the fourth one is FemC.
各々の扉は皆様の世界へとつながっております。
It's still funny though, because, like, canonically we've been coming down this hallway every single time we entered a dungeon, but it's only now that the player gets to see what it looks like.
お帰りの旅の手引きは我々がいたします。どうぞご安心を。
なんかいざ帰れって言われると拍子抜けすんな。
うん、あれだけ出たいって思ってたのにちょっと寂しいね。でもさ、また会おうと思えば会えるんじゃない？
Oh, well, you will. It'll just be, like, 5 more years for you guys.
あの青い扉の中ってみんなの世界とつながってるんでしょ？そっか、なるほどな。光とだって連絡取って。
残念ですが、それはなりません。
え、どうして？
この世界を例えるならば、今宵限りの特別舞台。
Or, you know, a place that was made for the purposes of a crossover game.
人よの夢のごとく、目が覚めれば終わってしまう儚い幻。すべては歌方となり、あなた方の中からも消え果てることでしょう。
And there's the obligatory memory wipe.
もしかしてここから出たらすべて忘れちゃうってこと？
ええ、そういうことになります。
Unless maybe Hikari remembers and she makes a movie, and then one day we all watch that movie and we're all like, oh, I know a whole bunch of people from other schools in Japan.
ここでは正常とは異なる時間が流れておりました。
Yeah, and this time we didn't even have the god of time meddling with things to justify it.
この世界だからこそ起こり得ないことが起こり得たとも言えるでしょう。
You know, I actually just realized the true tragedy of all this. Even if the Phantom Thieves are able to meet up with C's and the investigation team again, you know, they'll be older, but still, assuming that, like, you know, they're from the main timeline, they'll never meet FemC again, because she's from an alternate universe. And if she ends up meeting the Phantom Thieves, will they be the ones that remember her, or not? Oh no. Where the heck is Persona 5 in the Persona timeline? Is Persona 5 in the Persona 3 portable timeline? Or the Fest timeline? Or the Reload timeline? I'm gonna stop before your heads all explode.
ですから、ここでの記憶は元の世界に持ち帰ることはできないのです。
Heck, there's probably even more timeline branches, given that there's the Chidori dies and the Chidori doesn't die timelines from P3 itself.
マジかよ。
そんなみんなのこと忘れちゃうなんて。そばに私嬉しかった。みんなと会えて 友達になれて、泣いたり笑ったり怒ったり、みんなと一緒にいたから変われたの。ひかりちゃん、もしこれが映画だったらこれ以上ない最高のエンディングだよ。じゃあひかりちゃんの活躍は主演女優賞ものだね。
Yes, I would agree. Oh, also you though, you need to get Femc needs an award too. Is Femc technically best supporting actress on? I think she's a leading actress in this, but yeah, no, Cortana gets an award. She gets all the awards.
それを言うならみんなが主役だよ。
Cortana absolutely sweeps the Oscars for her performance in this game.
同じ役割の人はいないもの。誰が欠けてもこのエンディングは迎えられなかった。そうだよね。絶対にそうだね。
たとえ記憶が消えても、俺たちの出会いは揺るがない。
And that is the second time you've said that.
みんなとの出会いが新しい自分を作ってくれた。
Yes, a whole new part of yourself that is female and lives in another universe.
確かな経験が僕の中にある。それだけは消えないよ。
私はこれからも変わっていく。でもそれは怖くない。前向きな気持ちで前に進めると思う。みんなが背中を押してくれたから踏み出せた大切な一歩だから。だから記憶が消えても私は大丈夫だよ。あ、そうだ、忘れるところだった。ほら、光のノートって地図を書いていたノートのことですよね。あれ、光さんのだったんだ。映画を撮るためのアイデアを書こうと思ってて、お父さんに頼んで買ってきてもらったノートなんだ。最初は思い出せなかったけどね。夢のために持ってたんだろ。だったらこれは返す。
なあ光、約束覚えてっか？お前が映画を撮ったらいつか絶対俺らにも見せるって。
ならそのノートはちゃんと持って帰らなきゃね。
ええ、光さんの映画には必要不可欠なものでしょうから。
みんな分かった。ありがとう。人生ってのは映画と同じなんだろ。我が輩たちが一緒に過ごした時間も光の人生の映画の一部だ。
ノートに書かれた地図と同じように俺たちの絆は刻まれてるだろ。
I like the way both Q games make use of your drawn maps as kind of a proof that the experience happened. It's a great way to just tie the main aspect of Etrian Odyssey, the map drawing, into the conclusion of the storyline.
そうかだ。だってここにいるみんなは。
You know, like, now that this game is ending, I just have to say this. Teddy, seriously. I don't want to, everyone is entitled to their own opinions and all, that's, the themes of some of the movies here, but I do hope that, to all those who didn't like Teddy in Q1, and I can't blame you, I was one of them, I'm hoping that this game has, made people appreciate Teddy more, because, seriously, Teddy is so good in Q2. He's not just an incredible party member statistically, but even his character is way less obnoxious. They actually get the good parts of his character from Persona 4. That whole, beauty squad special screening was amazing. If there's one thing I hope I've done with this playthrough, it's just, showing off that, yeah. Great thing this game did is actually portray Teddy well in a spin-off. Yosuke is really good here too.
どこにいたとしても、どんな時でも。
Yes, no matter when it may be. the fact that I kind of want to ship Yusuke and Yukiko, but like it's kind of hard because there's like actually kind of a big age gap, but yeah.
ずっと大切な仲間であります。
Okay, hang on a minute. I don't remember Igus speaking in the whole sequence leading up to Enlil or after. I think this is Igus's first line in the whole final boss / ending sequence, which on one hand is kind of sad, but on the other it is nice that more people got spotlight. The main thing that does make me sad though is that Ken barely gets any lines. Granted, Ken did get a lot in Q1.
私絶対に映画を完成させるから。楽しみに待ってる。約束だからね。私たち絶対見に行くよ。
I don't think Haru said much either. It is really hard balancing all these characters, but I do think a strength of this game is that it does manage to balance this massive cast in terms of like story screen time quite well. And really I'd say that only Akihiko and Yusuke are obviously exaggerated in terms of their personalities. I do think the core plot of Q1 is better still, but Q2's strength, along with its massively improved battle system, is in how it handles the characters. And that's actually the deciding factor in me let's playing this before Tactica. Because I feel like, as much as I do like Tactica, Tactica doesn't quite do the characters as much justice.
みんなまたね。
So in Q1, it was everyone like leaving to their respective worlds, and this one, the main focus is Hikari.
行っちゃった。やっぱりちょっと寂しいね。大丈夫だ。だって約束したんだから。 それに光もまたねって言った。だから絶対にまた会える。
ああ、そうだな。きっとまた。
それではあなた方は私どもがお送りいたします。ほらマリー、ご案内して差し上げなさい。
はいはい、みんな準備できてる？こっちだから。また会えた時はゆっくりお茶でもしましょう。
俺はラーメン屋。うまいとこあっからさ、食いに行こうぜ。お、ラーメン行っちゃう？こっちにもとっておきの店あるぜ。
I thought for a moment that like somebody was going to chime in and say, "Does it serve mega beef balls?"
ラーメンもいいけど、スイーツビュッフェとかもどう？いいね。女子会もやりたい。カロリーやばそう。ゆかりさん、こういう時はダイエットは明日からというであります。
集まるならうちのフードコートも悪くないぜ。
Well, yeah, a lot of meetups and the crossovers do take place in the Junes food court. It's just the P5 crew isn't there. They never made a Persona 5 arena.
つうわけで、ジュネス安い鍋店よろしくお願いします。
Yosuke is just massively self-promoting right now.
宣伝か。
And Chie says exactly what I said.
皆様方、そろそろ。
時間みたいだな。
皆さん、お世話になりました。
Oh, full front-on shots, huh?
みんな、クマのことを忘れないでクマ。
Yeah, his Japanese voice is still a bit grating, but I still think he was great in this game.
また会える日を楽しみにしてるね。今度こそ本当にバイバイ。
I am a little annoyed that her Japanese voice has grown on me.
また会おうね。
世話になったっす。
楽しかったぜ。またな。
Again, this was a very good game for Yosuke.
それじゃあみんな、また。
それでは
私のお客人の世界はこちらになります。
I can understand why they didn't focus on like a really big goodbye between the Persona 4 party and everyone else, because they already did that in the first queue.
私は
あなた様はこちらです。私がご案内いたしますので。
It is interesting because we do know that Theodore exists in the other timeline, given the arena games.
テオよろしく。
Oh, and of course, the first queue, Theodore was in the original queue despite the fact that Femc wasn't.
では我々も帰るとしよう。君たちと出会えたこと感謝する。
It's not that I don't like the Persona 4 party, but I am really hurting at seeing them say goodbye because, like, I really like Persona 3 and I really like C's. As I'm just really happy that Reload exists.
皆さんお世話になりました。またどこかでお会いしましょう。
Yeah, Ken didn't really do that much in this spin-off, but Q1 and Arena Ultimax do him a lot of justice. Oh, that's an accidental pun.
別れの挨拶はさくらさんにさっき教えていただきました。
Oh no, this is gonna be really bad, and good at the same time.
皆の者サラダバーであります。
Oh, real? Oh, that's actually more wholesome than I thought. I thought it was gonna be some dank meme given Futaba.
愛に吸ったらそれでは皆さんどうかお元気で。みんなそれじゃね。
I do really like Yukari's Japanese voice. Yukari's, well, I do feel like she's a bit too harsh to Junpei sometimes, but other than that, she's pretty good in this one. And as a party member, she's incredible. I would have had her as my healer for the final battle, but I wanted to focus on, you know, people that I haven't brought to final boss fights before.
お前たちとはまたすぐに会う気がするな。
Oh, Akihiko, if only this were the last time we would see you flanderize on this channel, but if I ever do the arena games, it's gonna come back!
みんな元気でな。
Of course, Junpei is still phenomenal. Junpei, yeah, he's still one of my favorite characters of all time, not just in video games.
世話になった。またな。
Are you serious? You're having Shinjiro say goodbye last? I'm stabbed. I'm stabbed in the heart now.
待って。
Oh, here we go. Thought this might happen.
君に出会えてよかった。
Oh, and you're gonna play this music too?
私も。ねえ、私たちまたいつか。
I am actually tearing up right now. I didn't expect this ending to make me tear up, but I am because of this.
なんでもない。元気でね。
Because, yeah, these are the only two that are never going to be able to see each other again.
みんなもバイバイ。
それじゃあまた。
みんな帰っちゃったね。
I know that the Phantom Thieves are kind of the main sort of focus of this because they haven't been in a Q spin-off before, but I would have ended on that. I would have ended on the two Persona 3 protagonists leaving.
あれだけ大変な思いをしたのに、なんだか思い返すとあっという間だね。
Normally for me, this has actually felt way longer than I thought it would.
あ、バカ、美しいエンディングだ。
ええ、ここでのことは私たちの大切な人生の一部になる。
Yeah, I'd say taking down a god is probably a pretty monumental life achievement. Just holy crap, the amount of gods these guys take down as just teenagers.
でもどうして私たちがこの場所に集められたのかしら。さあな。だがこの結末はお前たちだからこそ導けた。 理由などそれで十分だろう。
Oh hey, your Lavenza is showing.
囚人、ここでのことがあなたの構成に良い影響を与えてくれるといいのですが。
At this point, like, Yaldi is just, like, screaming and, like, banging his desk, going, why is this happening? No. Okay, at least their memories are being erased.
もしかしたらあなた以外にも。いえ。 何でもありません。さあ、我々もさっさと帰るぞ。用意はいいか、囚人とその仲間たち。
Okay, inmate, etc. Although, granted, actually, that's a little... In Japanese, you said nakamatachi, so, like, that's kind of nicer than the translation implies.
第一シアター、ここから始まったんだよね。
Yeah, I'm sure you'd never want to remember that, given that one, you got captured, and two, was by an effigy of Kamoshida.
よっしー、早く帰って宗次郎のカレーを食うぞ。
Oh, sadly, the twins won't get to enjoy that for several more months.
私も食べたい。みんなでルブラン行こうよ。
You go there, like, already almost all the time.
ここの記憶覚えてねえんだろ。まあルブランならいつも言ってっけど。
And Ryuji is stealing my thoughts this time. Oh, and both the chariot characters stole my thoughts. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm so glad that final boss fight ended that way. Ryuji hitting through agility bind and getting essentially the final blow, after Kotone sacrificed herself to do massive link damage, like, that was... That, honestly, like, that is one of my favorite, like, ways a final boss has gone in any of my playthroughs.
ついでにコーヒーも入れてもらいたい。
お前ら遠慮ねえな。じゃあ我が輩は高級寿司を所望する。
I think there might be a recipe for that in the Persona cookbook.
モルガナの自腹ならいいんじゃないかしら。
I mean, Morgana has infinite money because he's always able to get you out of being softlocked for not having enough money to pay the train fares. So yeah, we should actually from now on always get sushi on him.
おー、モナ、太っ腹だな。ゴチになる。そうじゃねえよ。つうかお前ら、少しは気前の要素見せろ。
Are we seriously ending this without a, cat joke? Because I'm impressed in that case. Oh no. What's up?
あ、うん。ごめん。ぼーっとしてたみたいだ。
Has this labyrinth made you realize that maybe being an evil hitman is not the best path in life and maybe you should have actually tried to make friends with everyone instead? I wonder.
帰らないと。
どうした？
お前ら、置いてくぞ。
Ran at this point is just like, oh, nothing much, just the fact that after we leave, he's gonna turn back into a murderous psychopath.
みんなが呼んでるね。行こうか。
It is actually pretty sad, though, thinking about it. It's like, you probably wouldn't think much of it, like, if you haven't, like, played Persona 5, but, you know, you probably should have. Okay, I've definitely seen this dialogue before. And I'm surprised that not as many Persona games, like, or at least spin-offs, end with this kind of thing, because the first Q, I'm pretty sure, didn't have a speech like this. Of course, he just had to show up one more time. Now is not really the right time to be saying this, but like what Hikaru's wearing at this point, it looks like an Organization 13 cloak.
私、なんで泣いてるの？お父さん、お父さんに会いたい。
うわっ、
ごめんなさい。
どうしたんだい？そんなに慌てて。
あのね、お父さんと話したくて。
何かいいことでもあったの？ だって光が笑っているから。
覚えてないんだけど、なんだか素敵な夢を見た気がするの。楽しくってキラキラしてて、それで何かとても大切な夢。
そうか、幸せな夢を見たんだね。素敵な映画を見た時と同じ、僕の一番好きな光の笑顔だ。
映画ねえ、お父さん、私ね、撮ってた映画の続きを作りたい。
もう映画を撮るのはやめたのかと思っていたよ。そうか、光が映画を。そうか、応援しているよ。光の幼い頃からの夢だったからね。
絶対に作るから待っててね。でね、お父さんに話したかったこと、まだまだたくさんあるの。
Yeah, about this massive group of people that you dreamed about, all of whom will probably get thinly veiled characters based on them in the movie. And yeah, I still like to think that one day we watch Hikari's movie and then everyone like remembers. Kind of like the ending of Persona 3.
聞いてくれる？
それじゃコーヒーでも飲みながらゆっくり話そうか。
Please tell me that you live close enough to LeBlanc that that's your local coffee joint and then you meet all of us again.
じゃあ、まずはね。
So there was this dinosaur who looked like this weird butt monkey guy.
ただいま。
あ、帰ってきた。おかえり。
But the question is, has he been cured of the ventriloquism curse?
何を持っているでありますか？
Given that they're still using his name?
ああ、これ DVD 借りてきたんだ。
もしかして無夫婦なやつ？やー、エッチ
Ya Echi! Junpei 2019.
んなわけないでしょ。純平じゃないんだから。
うん、普通の映画だよ。なんか無性に見たくなって。
Yeah, he definitely still doesn't have his mouth moving.
何を借りたんですか？リーダーのチョイス気になります。
よかったらみんなも見る？いい
ですね。みんな揃ってますし、せっかくならここで一緒に見ませんか？
しかしな、寮の公共スペースで見るというのは。
まあそう固いこと言うな。時には骨休めも大事だ。
Akihiko, I am watching your dialogue carefully because there is still the opportunity for the game to get one more protein joke in.
それにこいつが見たくなった映画、俺も興味がある。
あ、じゃあ私ポップコーン持ってきます。確か部屋に買い置きが。
ポップコーン？
ポップコーンか。まあ映画の定番だな。
I wouldn't be surprised if Mitsuru has no idea what popcorn even is.
決まりですね。じゃあ私飲み物を用意しますね。あ、僕も手伝います。
映画か。ま、こういうのもたまには悪くないのかもしれんな。
会長、話がわかるであります。よ、太っ
前々から思ってたんだが、君はそういう言葉をどこで覚えてくるんだ？
何の映画だ？
Has Futaba's, like, tampering with her systems infiltrated? Because Aigis was immune to the memory wipe in the actual Persona 3 itself, so maybe this is the... Oh no, this means that Aigis now has 2016 memes on her hard drive, in 2009. That's gonna potentially cause some paradoxes.
おお、SF？ 確かこれ昔めっちゃ流行ったよな。
お待たせ。ポップコーン持ってきたよ。あとクッキーにチョコにグミに、それからポテチでしょ。
どんだけ隠し持ってんだよ。
No, but there was one inside Teddy.
お待たせしました。こっち ちがコーヒーで、あれこっちがコーラだっけ。
みんな揃ったね。じゃあ再生するよ。
It's so weird seeing with full dialogue in the context of the dorm.
みんな、ナナコの作ったお料理、喜んでくれるかな。
I completely forgot Nanako was in this game. Well, of course I didn't forget. No, I didn't know because I'd never seen this ending before.
当たり前だろ。
So this is my first time hearing Nanako in Japanese, although I'm pretty sure this is the same model for the Jojima residence that the first Q used, because it seems familiar to me.
ナナちゃん、クマが遊びに来たクマよ。ほらクマ、急に飛びつかない。まだ何にもしてないクマ。あ、
ユキコお姉ちゃんも。こんにちは、ナナコちゃん。なんだか張り切ってるね。
Oh, she calls Yukiko Onee-chan. That's actually really nice.
お兄ちゃんとね、お料理してたの。
I'm guessing she doesn't call Yosuke Oni-chan, though. I feel like he wouldn't get that respect, but we'll see.
ナナコね、目玉焼きと卵焼き作ったよ。
Oh, yeah, so she does use her first name as a pronoun in Japanese, which is very common for, like, cute young girl characters.
みんないらっしゃい。好きにくつろいでてくれ。うっす。じゃあ早速。
なんか面白い番組やってる？あ、この後映画の再放送だって。ドラマじゃないの珍しいね。
へえ、恐竜映画みたいですね。
But yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
うわー、ほんと？ナナコ、恐竜さんの映画好きだよ。
Okay, we've learned one new thing about you so far.
恐竜映画が好きってナナコちゃんすごいっすね。
Kanji probably only likes, like, Land Before Time because the dinosaurs in it are adorable.
あのね、この映画もお父さんと見に行ったことあるよ。この映画の恐竜さん、陽介お兄ちゃんに似てるね。
Oh, she does call him Oni-chan. Okay, I was wrong. And also, this.
マジ？それどんな恐竜だよ。いや、恐竜に似てるって言われたのさすがに初めてだわ。花村くんそっくりの恐竜って。
And then, thanks to her lessons with Yusuke that she doesn't remember, Yukiko's room is flooded with her sketches of dinosaur Yosuke, and it is amazing.
ナナコ、この映画見るか。
いいの？
ナナちゃんのご希望とあれば、みんな異論はないクマね。
料理が完成した。みんな運ぶのを手伝ってくれ。
了解。クマ、つまみ食いすんなよ。
なぜそれを？
So they still call him Kuma in the real world, even though in Japanese his human name is Kumada, which is a legitimate Japanese name, but it also means Kumada, as in, it's Teddy.
どれどれ？私も味見してしんぜよ。ナナコちゃん、これおいしいよ。
里中先輩まで何ちゃっかり食ってんすか。
ほんと？おいしい？
ナナちゃんは先生に似て料理上手クマね。
This is making me nostalgic for Persona 4, though. I do hope the remake of it is good. Maybe you're watching from the future when we know.
ほんと、誰かさんたちに似なくてよかったっていうか。
Oh, give that time. Come Valentine's Day, the horror will be unleashed.
ちょっと、先輩？今私たちの方見なかった？あ、映画始まるよ。
Minri says cooking isn't that bad, it just destroys your taste buds with spice. And so, the weird Yosuke dinosaur attacked. And she gets a pink silhouette just like her game's color scheme.
そうだ。勉 勉強してて途中で寝ちゃったんだ。
This game is canonically the result of Femseed studying late at night and and falling asleep and getting the tired status.
なんか夢を見てた気がするんだけど。
There was another version of me, but it was a boy and had blue hair.
いる？あ、何？おお、いたいた。よかった。
Hey! Canonical first appearance of Femseed Universe Yukari for this playthrough!
お前よだれついてるぞ。
It's really weird to see like them with the pink silhouettes, especially Junpei.
お主うっかり侍だな。
嘘。
嘘。
バカじゃないの？てかバッカじゃないの？
いやあゆかりっち、今日もキレがいいですな。
ひょっとして本当に居眠りしてたとか？ちょっと意外ですね。
お前ら遅いぞ。
Ah, it's somebody who could potentially be dating her at this point.
こいつが早くお前を呼べってキャンキャンうるさくてよ。
I'm actually not sure when this would take. I mean, it has to be between Shinjiro joining on October 4th for obvious reasons. But unlike with Persona Q1, I don't think there's a definite time frame as to when Femc comes from in her game.
皆さん、飲み物冷めちゃいますよ。
竹場、菓子は調達できたのか？
あ、はい、それはバッチリ。クッキーもチョコもありますし、あとポップコーンも。
ゆかりっち、ポップコーンって柄？
うるさいな。たまに無性に食べたくなんの。
Plus, she suddenly got a craving because her alternate universe counterpart was also making popcorn at this exact moment.
皆さん、準備は万端でありますね。
And of course, it is a canon event that Koromaru is adorable.
どうしたの？
If there was ever a universe where he wasn't, reality would implode immediately.
なんかぼーっとしてんな。
ただなんだか懐かしい気がして。
Yeah, it is interesting that she's finally being reunited with the actual, like, her actual versions of C's.
どういうことでありますか？私もわかんない。でもどうしてだろう。ずっとみんなに会いたかった気がする。嫌な夢でも見た？そういうわけじゃないんだけど。それよりみんなどうしたの？私に何か用があった？実は今みんなで映画でも見ようかって話になってて。会長が許してくれたであります。よ、太っ腹。
前々から思ってたんだが、君はそういう言葉をどこで覚えてくるんだ。
And suddenly I am hit by a massive swarm of deja vu.
見ますよね。SF 映画なんですけど。
So, you know, I just realized that, like, it was a different Aigis who was there, but maybe a ripple effect means that Futaba's dank memes have been imprinted on both Aigises.
映画？ SF 映画？さ、ほら、行こう。
I wonder what types of movies Kotone canonically likes. Yeah, it looks like we're going straight to credits and saving the Phantom Thieves for later, I guess. And I'm sure this is going to be a vocal theme, so I'll be quiet.
さてと、今日はどうする？次の期限まで時間あっけどさ。
Yep, time is counting down until we lose Akechi from the party until the third semester.
メメントスで力をつけるってのも一つの手だぜ。
I forgot this game had a chibi model for Morgana's regular cat form.
まあ、詳細はあんたのが来てから決めるか。もうすぐ着くと連絡があったが。
Also, where are my decorations?
遅くなってごめん。撮影が長引いちゃって。おお、噂をすれば。あら？そのチラシ。おお、これ？現場でもらったんだ。
高校生自主制作映画祭？
なんだそりゃ。高校生が自分で映画を作ってそれを上映したり審査するイベントかな。
俺も美術展に絵を出すが、これはその映画版というところか。
高校生でも映画って作れるんだね。演出、脚本、撮影全部を同じ年頃の子たちがやってるなんてね。おい、リュウジのやつが嫌に静かだぞ。声も出ないほど驚いたのか？
いや、なんか面白そうだなって。なあ、みんなで行ってみねえか。
I'm surprised that Ryuji is getting the kind of resonance of the memories before, Futaba did.
ほう、 リュウジがそんなこと言うなんて珍しいな。
だな。明日は雨でも降るんじゃないか？いや、こりゃ嵐だな。
No, that happened before. That happened many years ago, and that was a different Q crossover.
なんだよ、映画くらい普通に見るっつうの。
And Ryuji has excellent taste in movies because he likes The Cake Night Rises.
あとなんつうか見なきゃいけねえ気がなんかして。もうなんでだ。
Well, I mean, it sort of fits that Ryuji's the first one kind of remembering because he got the final hit on the final boss.
いや、こっちに聞かれても。リュウジの気候はともかく、私も割と興味あるぞ。アマチュア作りのカルトムービーとかワクワクするしな。映画か。こいつとも何度か見に行ってるが、なかなか面白かったな。
Including that one, Yakuza Like a Dragon, a dark, serious crime drama exposing the illegal street racing circuit of Japan.
私も見たくなってきちゃった。ねえ、みんなで行くっていうのはどうかな。そういえばみんなで行ったことはなかったものね。いい機会かも。ここのところペースもいい感じだし、たまには息抜きするのもいいんじゃない？
俺も賛成だ。何か創作のインスピレーションを得られるかもしれん。
私は SF 映画が見たいぞ。
いやいや、高校生の自主制作で SF はねえだろ。
Yeah, that would require a pretty large budget, though I actually did see some amateur student films from I think either my school or university that did try to go sci-fi.
ねえ、今日の予定はどうするの？
Well, it's not going to bed because Moto's not saying that, so yeah, let's check out the movies.
決まりだな。
Oh, but let's not invite Akechi for reasons.
じゃあみんなで行きましょうか。
He's probably just gonna go there anyway by coincidence.
場所は？チラシに書いてあるな。今日は息抜き兼ねて楽しんじゃおうね。
ほら、さっさと支度しようぜ。
なかなかいい映画だったな。
続きまして、ただいま上映いたしました映画を撮った監督に登壇していただきます。皆様、拍手でお迎えください。ご紹介します。映画ニューシネマラビリンスでご自分の葛藤と成長を描いた。
I knew that would be the name of the movie. Yeah, that's a good way to end it. And I'm pretty sure Akechi wasn't actually there, so yeah, we didn't invite him. He doesn't get to remember his character development! So yeah, we've got, you know, New Game Plus, as is pretty standard of these things. We can also load and continue from point before the final boss in the same state, which is useful if you want to complete the compendium, and also do the super boss fight, which I do want to be doing at some point. But, well, I mean, I've got to save the endgame data first. Let's just erase this practice file from Genetic Land. It's even got that Phantom Thief star on it. Any changes to the title screen? And maybe we could watch the amazing opening movie again. You know what? I love Road Less Taken. Let's do that. While I talk about my... Sorry to talk over the loose, while I talk about my thoughts on... Well, just the Q series in general. The Persona Q games are very special to me because... While there were portable Persona games before that, there were always remakes or ports of earlier games in the series, like Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden. The first Persona Q was the first totally new Persona RPG on a handheld system. And with how much I loved my 3DS back in the day, and how much I love Persona, that's probably why I came to love the original Q so much, even though it doesn't actually seem to be a very highly regarded game by Persona fans overall. I had to be silent for Lotus Juice there. I agree that it does have its own issues, but I think the dungeon design and the story, music, everything, presentation is excellent. This game improves on a lot of the flaws of the original, but also stumbles in some respects, like its level design, and in my view not having as interesting of an overall story, even though it is still fine. Like, I like the message of it, Hikari is pretty good. It's more just says something about how good the rest of the spin-off characters are that Hikari, I feel, is probably the weakest one by proxy. But the battle system of Q2 is fantastic, especially compared to Q1. The boss fights are a lot better. I like the Enlil fight more than I did originally. I used to think that her being immune to binds was just made things just kind of boring, but no, that was a fun fight. And it doesn't seem like the title screen is any different. So, except we now have a star over new game. So, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I know this is one of the lesser known Persona spin-offs. It also is probably the least successful. I think it's sold significantly worse than the first Q. Granted, it's not helped by it being on the original, on the 3DS, a few years after the Switch had already come out. But I hope that I've shown off this game to some of you who hadn't experienced it before. I hope that I've given you a new appreciation for the gameplay especially. And I've also finally beaten it. Yeah, I never actually finished this game before, so that's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And just one more thing I want to say before we end things. Thank you so much to Dr. Araxor. They have been commenting throughout this entire playthrough. They data mined this game and gave me the stats of every enemy, every skill. And I've learned some amazing things about this game. In fact, they've told me some things about this game I haven't even been able to put in videos. Like the fact that apparently Hama and Mudo skills in this game actually inflict Petrify. You just won't know the difference because Petrification and Instant Death look the same on enemies. That's incredibly bizarre, but yeah. When Shin Megami Tensei fans wouldn't step up because this game was just so overlooked, Etrian Odyssey fans stepped up to the plate and delivered, so just seriously, full dedication here to Araxor. Your work has been amazing, and I am so glad that you found this playthrough and that you've been giving me this information. I've been updating the, every boss and a lot of the mini-bosses in the Shin Megami Tensei wiki with your data mined info, and I wouldn't have done that if you hadn't discovered this playthrough, so yeah, that's going to help so many people in the future, because the SMT wiki did not have a lot of information on Q2. So, now I have to wrap things up. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again the next time we revisit the worlds of Persona. Not really sure what I'll be doing next, but could be Arena, could be 1 or 2, could be Persona 4 Revival. Whatever it is, I'll see you there.